Yo, live in the kitchen podcast. I'm back. I'm going to give a brief shout out to everybody out there that listen, subscribe, comment, like, streaming on all platforms. Pretty soon I'm going to have merch for y'all for sale, so be looking out for that. I'm going to have some Live in the Kitchen t-shirts, and then I'm going to have other shirts that I make. You know, we're going to get to it. Shout out to my sponsor. Shout out to 48 Hour Records. Shout out to Girls and Pistols Production. Shout out to The Good Chef on IG, Twitter, Facebook. Check his menu. Check him out on Instagram. The food is banging and he deliver. The Tobacco Shack in Windsor, Connecticut. Check them out as well. Go in there and get your lounge right. Get you a drink. Get you some food. You know, it's worth checking out. It was on Windsor Ave, Windsor, Connecticut, Windsor. Check that out. Also, shout outs to Island Vibes Cuisine on 675 Blue Hills Avenue. Check them out as well. Check their menu. Their food is banging. As always, you know, support. Shout out to the Lions Den, Lady Leo, and her makeup company. Shout out to her. You know, go check her out on the gram. She do good work. Check her out. And check out Shy's workshop, also in Brooklyn, New York. A clothing line that's trying to break out. They do the Zodiac shirts, like the Zodiac for your signs and stuff, on Fulton Ave in New York. Check them out. Check her out also on Instagram. She does very, very, very good work. And tonight's topic, we're going to talk about Gangster and Gentleman. You know, it's a fitting title because a lot of dudes want to be gangster, but they still don't got the gentleman part down and the aspect of it down. And don't get me wrong, in these streets, there are a lot of gentlemen, but they will do gangster shit to you. If you understand what I'm saying. And also, shout out to my guest tonight, Mizzle.
What's poppin'? Man?
He in the building with me, you know.
You already know, always, man.
Trying to incorporate more people into the life, you know. Trying to, you know, bring people into the fold so we can all eat together.
True indeed, man.
You know?
Thanksgiving should be every day, man. Not just a Sunday or just a holiday, man. Every day, everybody got to break bread together. You feel what I'm saying?
And I figure this is my way of breaking bread with anybody. I'll bring anybody on here to host it with me. You know, get it together, get it right. You know.
True indeed.
I show love to everybody. I ain't no hater.
Yeah, no doubt, man. There's never no hate in your blood, man. That shit don't flow through our shit. You feel me?
Definitely not. That's all fact.
That's what I'm getting back to. Like you say, gangster and gentleman. Oh, now you got some motherfuckers that's killers. Them the gangsters.
All right, but you know we gonna do a list of this shit. So, all right, like for instance, like the picture I got up for the show tonight, I got a picture of Jay-Z and Kenneth McGriff. Right, that's a typical businessman, gangster, and a gentleman. They was in all three of those, both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, truth be told.
So, with that being said, it was a lot of dudes in the street that did the gangster shit more or less than the gentleman shit. Do you agree?
Yeah. A lot of people like.
So give us some examples.
Like a lot of people, I say it like this. Like nowadays, it seems like, you know what I mean. It's either you thugged out, or you about your shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the gentleman side, like I say, the gentleman side of it is like you family oriented. You about your family and getting your money. You know what I mean? But then you got these motherfuckers that's out here that want to be portraying.
Rah 24/7. Yeah.
Portraying, man.
Yeah.
Don't do that portraying shit. Be you.
That's a fact. But I feel like a lot of players from the 70s, even the 60s, the 80s, they played the game the way it was supposed to be played. They, you know, respected the sidewalk. Even though they was doing their dirt on it, and you know, like I was listening to a story the other day, and there was a guy out of the Bronx. He had a Puerto Rican crew. They was selling coke up there, and he was saying that at a certain time of the day, he had shut down his operation just so the kids could walk through, and the parents could walk through from work, and they won't see no drugs being sold or no violence out there. I thought to myself, like, damn, that's a good idea. Why, why everybody else ain't follow suit? A lot of these OGs didn't groom a lot of the newer generation to be gentlemen.
Thing about it is, the way I see it, a lot of people want to be on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. You don't even see people opening the door for ladies anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or helping a old lady across the street with her groceries, or, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But like how you said, how homeboy, you like shut everything down when kids got out of school, that's respectful. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the beginning and at the end of the day, it's called respect. You know what I mean? You have respect for people that, live around you. You know what I mean? You gonna make sure they comfortable. You don't want, neighborhood snitches and shit like that.
Yeah. Cause
they sit there and say like, yo, this motherfucker over here doing all this, that, and the third. But you ain't giving, you're not contributing to nothing. You're not showing respect. You know what I mean?
True indeed. True. That's your question, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, do you feel like the G code is all the way broken because of the way rap music is set up now, or the way how everybody glorifies snitching, or feel like, not to bring up like Tekashi, people like Alpo and all of those type of people, they did whatever they did, but do you feel like it's more acceptable to just break the G code versus trying to keep it real and keep the code going?
Well, I feel like my nigga, Real Tough Family, that's like, dog, if you, all you doing is portraying that role, that's really not you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you fold, you can't hold that cup of water, nigga, you fold, what's going to happen? That cup of water going to spill, you dig what I'm saying? You under pressure, nigga. You can't hold that pressure, you feel me?
Yes, I feel you. Niggas can't hold a cup of water in the desert.
You dig me? On some real shit, nigga.
You know?
God damn, you need water to survive, dog.
Oh yeah, water will keep your body going, but niggas don't get that or understand it at all. Niggas feel like everything is disrespect now, or or is it just a sucker to be a gentleman? And I feel like being a gentleman will get you further.
It definitely will.
With the women in society, life. You want to go do business in places.
That's one thing. It get you around with the women. You be a nice gentleman to women, you get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but I'm keeping it 100, my nigga. Listen here. I ain't no dick in the booty ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no dick in the booty ass nigga over here. I love to be around some pussy. I'd rather hang around some pussy than a bunch of dicks, I tell you that.
Yeah, I could dig it. Shit, I feel you on that. But not to stray away from it, but all right, man, let's go back in time. Let's see. Perfect example. All right. This is what is not G about the East Coast Bloods and what people don't know. And shout out to CK, nigga from New York. He was one of the first Blood members on Rikers Island and shit. He was one of the first Bloods on the East Coast. However it go, he was one of the first 5. You feel me? But the dude, OG Mac. OG Mac from the Bronx, the kid that started the 9 Trade Bloods, He took the whole manifesto from the 8 Trade Crips, passed it on to them niggas. What's gangster about that?
I don't know.
You got a whole nigga banging a whole different set. You took the nigga, you read a nigga book in jail, used the whole manifesto to bring a gang along. You wasn't fighting niggas, but you got other niggas fighting niggas for you. but you the top dog in the game. Does that make sense to you?
Hell nah, I don't. I sit here and tell you like this, man. I put my work in, you feel me? Real talk. I did that.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, once I grew up, I mean, understand like, yo, ain't shit going right for me fucking with y'all. No follower over here, man. I mean, get my own path and be on my own too.
Yeah.
Dig what I'm saying? Fuck it. You got something to say about me, that's you. I don't give a fuck. You're entitled to your opinion, but keep it pushing for me.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, you had dudes banging for you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you giving a false narrative. You want everybody to be gangster, but you not. This is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And prior to that, you done snitched on 2 niggas. Niggas knew you snitched and still let it ride. So, like he said, it was some sucker shit. And there's even more sucker shit to bring more niggas behind you and not teaching them right. You know, you could have been like, this nigga for this nigga for that. This nigga gonna be smart. You know what I mean? If he would have did it right, that should have been way more organized.
The thing about it is, nigga, you got motherfuckers that when they see that money, they get greedy. I mean, but he still fought from his own code. Crabs in the bucket. You see that shit? Pull everybody the fuck back down. You feel me?
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like if you was gonna do it right.
The nigga said, like I said, crabs in the bucket, my nigga. If I'm going down, everybody going down with me type shit.
Yeah, niggas on some Nino Brown shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel what you saying, but I don't feel it. I feel what you saying and I get what you saying, but I can't jack that. That shit is not.
That life. That's why I said like that life. I mean, don't portray it. If you gonna be about it, you gotta go all out. Fuck it, ride out, nigga, till the wheels fall off. You gonna be mad. You enjoyed life. That's the way you want to live your life. You live your life. You enjoyed it. You feel me? For the time being, but you gotta understand its consequences with your whole shit. You gonna man up and hold your shit. You know what I mean? Or you gonna cry like a bitch. It's up to you. That's facts. Who else you got to blame? You know what the fuck you did.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Some real shit, yeah. I already know, but I don't know. It's just
why put more blame on the next motherfucker for the shit that you don't even put that person in? And they trying to write out for you.
All right, so let me use another example, right? You ever heard of the dude Boy George from the Bronx?
I heard that name.
Spanish dude. He was getting a lot of money back in the 80s. They called him Puerto Rican James Bond.
That's on. He had the 2 white Rolls Royce joints, limo joints.
Yeah. That's something, but yeah. All right, perfect example.
In a Fed magazine.
Yeah. Perfect example of this, right? Niggas don't even know him and this dude called Bob Limpin. They was from the Bronx. Old head black dude. They had a gym and they was letting the dudes in there train from the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Boxing type shit.
Yeah. Having raffles and shit, giving away cars and money, doing dinner parties for the neighborhood. But I feel like that's some gangster and gentleman shit. He kept it amongst his team and his street.
Sure did.
You know,
I mean, that's
free
one.
that man as well. Shout out to Boy George Freehold. But,
Yeah, that's one thing about it. Like, you do have some stand up motherfuckers that look out for. I mean, that really do follow the code. You know what I'm saying?
He's even funny because even like with Nicky Barnes, he put 10, 11 niggas on. He had the council. Yeah, he did what he did, but before that, remember, he went to jail in 77. He ain't tell on niggas until like 80, 83. You feel me? He gave niggas time before he went and after, and niggas are still doing whatever. I ain't justifying him, but